Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. You're rolling right on time today. I just picked up my headphones.
You're like, uh-oh, she's on time.
I know, right?
Wasn't expecting that. Yep. Okay, let's talk. So how did your top 3 things go today?
I am still working on them, and it's been miserable.
Okay. Well, this is good for conversation, food for fodder. Okay. Why has it been miserable?
Well, okay, so they take forever. So my 3 things today, one, I was overly ambitious. Let's put that out there. I was completely overly ambitious but I'm still going to finish them. So one was to do the Yelp advertising for the mediation. And then to set up a website. And then what else did I say I was going to do? Like something else. I'm almost done with the Yelp one. So I've done 2 of them.
So you set up the website and you're almost done with the Yelp. What is the third one?
No, the third one is the website. I'm trying to remember what I put it. Why can't I find it? I don't even remember. I got it done and then I was happy. Oh, I know. I have a mediation tomorrow. So I had to finalize my mediation documents and send them out. So I did that.
Okay.
And that took forever. And then I'm doing this. Yeah, I had hearings today too. So this is just like pure drudgery for me. And so, and there's always like some crap that, I have to figure out.
Okay.
But,
so let's talk about what about it makes it pure drudgery? Because that's where we need to do the work.
I think I get too anxious about it, and then I want it to be perfect, and I'm not sure if it's perfect, and then I just kind of spin on it. And then little things like Yelp, I'm sure it's going to be great, but it's a fucking nightmare.
Why do you keep saying these things?
Because I hate it.
Okay, well, I'm going to slap you silly a little bit, okay?
Okay. Well, that's, I knew. I'm like sitting right here waiting on you to make the call.
You're like, I'm waiting for it. Okay, so here's the thing. First, we just have to be the language police in your head for a little bit, okay? It sounds like it's being maybe a little bit too persnickety, but it's really important because what you say to yourself in words, and we think in words,
right?
We think in pictures and we think in words, okay, gets embedded. And if you keep saying, this is miserable, I hate doing this, it sucks, I forget all the different words that you use, but it was in that realm, okay, it's a fucking nightmare, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what it becomes. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay?
Yeah.
It's just like when you say, I don't have any time, you act as if you don't have any time, and it's completely overwhelming. Okay, so we're going to break this down. First, you have to do a little pinky swear. When you catch yourself, I'm not saying you'll never say those words to yourself again because you're in the process of changing, okay? But when you notice, fuck, this is a nightmare, okay? I hate doing this. You just stop yourself and you go, actually, I'm falling in love with my business. I'm falling in love with everything that I need to do to create the mediation business that I desire, to set myself freaking free. This is about freedom. You just have to shift it. I am not saying that you have to do work that you don't like doing forevermore. We need to talk about getting you a competent VA that can help you with these things, okay?
Right.
But right now, tonight, if you want this done today, it's you, okay?
Right.
Okay? So it doesn't have to be you forever, okay? Like, but you have to fall in love with it. That's the standard, and it's a high standard. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's do tactical. When you think of when you were in the mindset of it's a freaking nightmare, what actually makes it a nightmare? What are you challenged with?
Getting it right.
Okay, so that's
figuring it. Yeah, getting it, like just figuring it out, getting it right.
And what are getting right? Like the description that you're putting in Yelp?
No, that was actually really easy.
Okay, what is the hard part?
The thing that's frustrated me for 30 minutes while I did other stuff on it was figuring out how to add the suite number, which was super easy once I figured it out, by the way.
Okay. So isn't that easy? Interesting. It was super easy once you figured it out. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what else is challenging?
I don't want to do it. I need to do it, and I should want to do it, and I know.
But when you say I don't want to do it, like, okay, like I'm feeling the tantrum, right? The like 6-year-old, I don't want to do it. Where is that coming from? Why, like, in stepping away from my little rant, like you have to fall in love with this, right?
Right.
Stepping away from that, why is there a little tantrum about this?
I don't know.
And if you did know, yeah,
I'm nervous.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
because
you're nervous about putting yourself out there.
Yes, and I mean, and it's all kind of happening at once. Like my first mediation is tomorrow, and then my girlfriend just booked another one, and so it's kind of for me to mediate, and so like essentially what I was doing was doing all these different things for tomorrow because the mediation's tomorrow. So all these documents, and there was like 3 or 4. But it's kind of the main thing you send out as a mediator. And so I was, obsessing over those. And I finally said, no, I got to send them out. So I sent them out. Then I was messing around with this program to see if that would work. And then I started on the Yelp thing. The Yelp thing, I think, just takes me longer than I think it should.
Yeah.
I mean,
an
I think
expectation thing, yeah.
Yeah, and so I think that, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's almost the end of the day, and then I'm giving myself anxiety. I'm like, she's calling me at 4:30. I'm like, ew.
I failed my first assignment. Oh no. Okay, so let's step back.
Well, and I don't see it as a failure. I was just like, this is what I've done to myself. I either did, I put too much on my plate and caused me to overwhelm, which caused me to take too long to do everything. Or, I was just like, but I did. I sat at my desk all day. I didn't do anything fun.
Okay, so we're going to work on all of this, Amy. So you just said, I'm going to call you out again. I sat at my desk all day and I didn't do anything fun. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Now, I'll call myself on that. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I like
but
what
that's
I do.
a habit. Yeah, it's a habit of thought. That might be like some socially agreeable thing that you say that you don't believe in, but knock that off, okay? Because it puts you at odds with yourself. The thing that you have to see is that this is such a huge lesson. And you have to fall in love with this lesson, which is when I'm up-leveling, like I am living out my dream faster than I ever thought possible. I have my mediation client, my first mediation client now. Like that happened so quickly, okay? And right? And
right?
I'm nervous about this. And when I get nervous, I like fill the space with trying to be perfect and get it right. Okay? And I set myself up. Let's look at the bigger picture here. You took, majority of the day for the, prep work for the mediation. I get that you want to do a good job with that. It's your first mediation. I get that. Okay. But you took the whole day to do that. And now you're cramming to get those top 3 things done by our check-in. And you set yourself up to bring you down a notch versus to feel successful, which is, as you've heard me teach, keeping you at your set point. Okay?
Right.
Your self-image, your cybernetic mechanism is keeping you at your set point. Because if you did all 3 things and felt freaking awesome about yourself today, that would be way too much good, okay? That would be going beyond your current ceiling of success, feeling good, all of that, okay? There's a habitual feeling state that you're used to, which is somewhat disappointing yourself, okay?
Yes.
Does that land? Does that feel familiar when I say it like that?
Yes.
Okay. So great that you are having this lesson right now, okay? It's a great lesson. You have to see it as a great lesson, which is not that I'm a FF about getting my top 3 things done. That keeps you small. That keeps you in shame and guilt. That keeps you playing at the same level, if you will. The breakthrough perspective is, oh, I am actually moving faster than I've ever moved before. I'm executing on my dream job, and I'm creating frustration in order to stay at the same level as I've always stayed at, emotionally, feeling-wise. Okay, I see that now. Great. I'm going to do this differently, because if I want to grow out of this, if I want to actually raise my ceiling, I need to approach my work on this differently. So then we go back to some of the very tactical things that I was saying in the beginning about Yelp, right? What if you gave yourself, after we get off this call, a 15-minute deadline? You're going to do the best you can getting the Yelp stuff up today. You're going to get it to a good enough place, and then you're going to call that a success. And then I don't know what you have to do for your website, whether that's a lengthy process or a straightforward process, but I would figure out how to make that a success without accepting a lower standard for yourself, like, oh, I just need to put my name on there and that's done, right? Like figure out what getting it to a place that may not be that super high expectation, because you were setting yourself up for, unrealistic, experience, but you get something done and you feel really satisfied about it. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. But you do actually have to get those 3 things done if we want to break this pattern of not keeping commitments to ourselves. And you have to approach them with a different attitude that doesn't make it a freaking pain in the ass. Okay? Makes sense? Because the pain in the ass attitude is what keeping you, that's the set point. Okay?
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
That nervous laughter, is that what that is? What is that?
Yes. No, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm almost done with the Yelp thing, so
change your attitude.
I know, right?
But you have to understand what I mean by that. It's not change your attitude, Betsy. Like shame, guilt, bad. It's change your attitude because you actually want to be someone different who isn't bad attitude girl. Okay?
Right.
Okay? You actually want to frickin' love your life and love your business. So you have to actually be someone who loves their life and loves their business.
And I am.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Good stuff.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.